Ziki Maldini, a creative director and editor, a professional videographer, a music producer, and I am a millennial on the move. I love creating pieces, spectacles that are yet to be fathomed, both in video and audio. I was born in Komarok. I stayed in Komarok till 2014, where we came to Utawala. And since then on, I've been living in Utawala. Growing up, I was this silent kid. Nobody used to pay much attention to me, but I was an introvert, to say the least. Yes, but since then, when I joined high school, I discovered my creative aspect. I joined drama in Form 3 and 4, and from then on, it has been film ever since. I started school at New Light Primary School. It was in Komarok. Then I finished my standard 8 in New Light. Our school wasn't into talent that much. It was purely education. So I didn't get a chance to nurture my talent in primary school. But when I joined high school, I schooled at Maseno School. When I joined high school in Form 1, I entered the music festivals. And I managed to bag a French solo straight to the nationals. In Form 2, I also joined the music festival, but when it reached Form 3, I yearned for something more, and that's when I was introduced to drama. In Form 3, after 2 consecutive years of training, the drama team had failed to reach the nationals, but when I joined, I became the main actor, and we reached the nationals in Form 3, and also in Form 4, we also reached the nationals. When I finished high school, I first joined TUK last year in 2021. There was a COVID delay, so we took some time before entering campus. So when I joined TUK, I studied till May. It was at this point that I decided to tell my parents I wanted to venture more into film and videography. So I took the brave step and started my own company, Edgit Productions, from scratch.
Hear this, I'm in a tricky situation and I can't understand, I be confused because I don't see.
Actually, in TUK I was doing statistics. So obviously the news was very alarming. My father didn't believe it because back in high school, I wanted to become a pilot. Then I did statistics in campus. Then now I wanted to do film. They were like, do you really know what you want to do? And I was like, okay, if you don't believe me now, but I'll prove to you what I mean in future. So I ventured into the creative industry with nothing. I had no artists. I only had a dream. And the dream was making Edgit Productions, one of the mainstream companies, record labels in Kenya. And I started scouting artists from scratch. I started with Mamba, Atara, and I convinced my sister I could sign her. And she believed in me whenever possible. Prudence. Shout out to Prudence. And since then, I worked on their debut albums, all the artists, and right now I have 4 debut albums that are about to premiere, starting next month.
Look, mommy, I'm on TV.
The first gig I got was a Sauti Sol BTS video, yes. So I was like, I'm so excited. I'm editing for Sauti Sol. Who doesn't want that? Obviously, they're one of the biggest music artists in Kenya. So I took that edit and did my best, and luckily I was called to the second set. It was the YouTube Black African Month. I went to the set, and again I was given the contract to edit it. Then after that, I managed to meet Ben Sol and Wambia Kale, the director of X. He is my very close friend. we've been editing ever since. So when I met Ben Soul and Rombia Kale, we worked on a project called Summer Bunnies. It was Nviri's and Ben Soul's single.
Summer loving every day, man. Whoa.
We worked through the production and I managed to edit it. It was spectacular.
I remember every moment, yeah. Kwanza siku za enjoyment, yeah.
And luckily I was called in another set, Thick Thighs. I think you've heard of it.
Thick thighs save lives. I'm stuck in all your thighs.
It is Bien's and Ben Soul's solo. It was perfect. The set was amazing. The experience was marvelous.
You know I love it. Heavy.
When I started videography, I used one of my friends to go to their studio. They have a studio in Nyari. So I went there, I took my camera, I started just recording videos for my own sake. I had the camera but I didn't have a contact, but I believed that I would start working there soon. So I started recording by myself. Then I went to another studio session. Then I recorded. I came up with a video. Then I posted, I sent to Rombia Kale. Then the next thing I know, one of their editors called Hillary gave me the contract, the Sauti Sol BTS contract. Yes, and that's where I started.
Thanks, babe.
My journey working with brands has been quite an adventure. It's been so exciting working with Sauti Sol because they are my favorite artists. Yes, so it felt like I'm living the dream of what I will want to become in like 10 years, and it was like the start. So from then on I saw a bright vision. I knew that this is actually the path that I'm supposed to take, because when you feel excited when you do work, that's what work is. You don't need to feel like it's a burden. It comes naturally. Check my contour. It's Zeki Maldini. Besides working with Sauti Sol and Edgit Productions, I am the co-founder of Vikings Entertainment. It's an esports gaming company that aims to bring Kenyan gamers to the international specs of gaming. Yes, and we had a branch in Utawala first. Then we moved to Imara Mall. Yeah, so it has been quite a hassle trying to. The gaming industry in Kenya is so young; it's not yet ventured. We don't have serious sponsors. We get to bag international sponsors instead of having people who believe in the gaming industry. Actually, it's been so hard. Art is not taken seriously in Kenya. That's why we don't have big sponsorships from big people. I'd like an investor, instead of building a building, could say, I want to invest 5 million on this set piece. I'd love to see that in future, and that's what I'm working towards.
Nkapata mwingine ati anipende vingine nisimpende nkapata mwingine.
The last project I worked on was the Jamhuri Jam Sessions. It was this amazing set of new artists that are about to enter the creative field. Yes, and I was fascinated by how the set was. It was marvelous. We worked together with Tom Olago, the founder of Jamhuri Events, and we brought out an exceptional piece. It's posted on Jamhuri Events in YouTube. You can check them out. I got to interact with Nicole Ohawa, Jabruno, Zenya Manase, Joki Karu, and many other artists. That production really helped me to get exposed to the industry, and it was a marvelous piece.
Conflict in my soul, it's dark, ooh, it grows.
My biggest mistakes were being very naive in the film industry. There was this time I worked with a certain politician. I won't mention names because the election periods are close. We worked on this Mr. and Mrs. Contest, and after he promised us that he will pay, we just work, he will pay after we have finished the work, he ended up backstabbing us and he didn't pay us at all. So from that I learned that I should be straightforward and asking for deposits before I do any job.
Magazine was fame to me, it's a game to me with a bedroom mat. Sleep, I ain't never had a vest with that.
My biggest achievement was working with international artists. Artists were recognized by majority of the Kenyans. Yes, and apart from that, starting my own production company and seeing where it has reached to date, it's a very big achievement in my life. And I love creating art. I love creating pieces, spectacles that are yet to be fathomed, both in video and audio. So I look forward to you seeing my diversity in future. I've recorded Mamba, who has a collaboration with Lil Minor and Lil Trevi. I've also recorded A Pinch, the artist name. I've also recorded Atara and Prudence. Those are my first 4 debut artists.
Fake love in the industry, filled with hate and misery, sorrow knows the mystery.
I get to feel satisfied when I see the client loves my job, first of all, because the client is most important in your work. And when I get to deliver epic pieces, things that somebody can marvel on, yes, because I believe that I produce spectacular pieces. I believe in myself.
We make them speak, vote for peace out here, we never sleep.
In the creative industry, there's no room to judge. You cannot judge anyone because everybody has a different perspective on how they see the world. So I get to understand that people come from different backgrounds, and by that it makes working with people easier. I live by time is money. Time is money. Yes, my time is very precious to me. And apart from that, I believe that live at the moment. You should live at the moment. You should not look upon your past. Your past cannot judge your future. It's only the present moment, the now, that determines who you want to be.
And the words don't reach what's fair when the money don't take things back. It's rare when somebody take your dreams back. I care too much when I share too much.
What I do every day to improve my skill is practicing on producing music videos for a whole day so that I can perfect my craft. Our current age, there is too much pressure for the millennials. People want to make it fast. People want to make fast money and end up getting scammed. There's this pressure that is in our age. People want to look good. They want to imitate the people on Instagram, the fashion models, and they see their life as nothing compared to what they see out here. So I think the first thing the millennials need to do is they should start focusing on themselves instead of focusing on other people who do not even know you exist. My advice to you young creators is that you should follow your dreams. Do not let anyone say that your dream is not valid or you cannot achieve your dream, because it all starts within you. And from the moment you start working on your craft, you will produce something great. You must believe in yourself. For someone who is looking forward to record with us, you can reach us through Maldini Zeki, my main account. That is MALDINI.ZECKY. You can also reach me through Edgit, EDGEIT_. It's also an Instagram account. And if you're a pro player and want to join our gaming community, you can reach us through Vikings Entertainment. Vikings, then .entertainment. My take on someone dealing with the inferiority complex is that you never know till you do. You must react at the moment. Yes, you'll never, all the ideas you have in your mind, you'll never know till you take the initiative and start following your dream. So don't get discouraged by seeing other artists out here being so confident, yet you have never started. You never know.
Do it for the streets, for my people, everybody that has been there before. It don't come easy. How did you defeat? Take one for the team.
My parting words are, you can be who you want to be if you put your mind to it. It's all about your mindset, and you can be that artist that you've always dreamed of. You can be that editor, you can be that musician, you can be that business mogul you've always dreamed of. Yes, it all starts with you. At Edgit, we offer recording classes. If you want to open your voice, if you want to sound more professional in your concerts, in performance, we offer those classes. And at Vikings Entertainment, if you are ready to become a pro player, we offer limited spaces for gaming classes. Yes, any game you want to train, we have professional esports players who are ready to help you.